Another one. $51.19.
You're good to come, right?
I'll come. Spoiler alerts for Toronto Police Service. Editing is kinda sucks. I don't like it, and I'll be honest, I'm not good with it. I make mistakes often, so I just let it be. I just don't edit and upload whatever I document from public. So yeah, close your screens, because once that privacy is violated, the onus is on you. So don't make it visible from public view. It's that easy. Just, I don't know, 1 or 2 extra buttons. Maybe you have to just enter your passcode again once you have to open. Don't get lazy. You can do it while you're drinking your free Timmies. How about that? My window is open. I couldn't close it. It's a cute little house. I hope no one is going to get in. It's just a neighborhood.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Looked at the chart. He said you looked at the chart.
I'm going to take a look, see what's going on, see if the car was breaking. You cannot just go inside the car just because the car is broken. Then I'm going to make a call. You pretty much don't have any understanding of this.
You record it too, brother?
There's a camera right above.
Yeah.
Above the car, there's a camera literally pointing at the car.
Yeah. What happened?
He was in the car. My mom's car is right there.
Okay.
Imagine if it was my mom's car.
Yeah.
I told you.
So I was like,
look at her.
I was coming in through the back, and then I saw him in the car. I was like, who's that? Who's that? Because it doesn't look like, it's an elderly Asian guy that drives it.
Okay.
So when I realized it wasn't him, then I realized.
Okay.
Yeah, you breaking
Everything will be fine.
I didn't know that.
Do you have a channel too?
Yes, sir.
What is it called?
It's Auditing Canada.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I watch it a lot. Canada Copwatching.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
My real name is. Nice to meet you too. I cannot see there.
You need to do I'm good to you. Even the Copwatching said it was very good because I'm good to people. Alright?
I'm not the sole authority here, Constable Katayama. Your arrest is going to tell you how you treat him, not me. So don't point me out and use me as an authority to say, oh, see, even the cop was saying you're good, I'm good. Blah, blah, blah. Stop it.
The respect they need and they deserve as in treating you, right?
But I don't see any confrontation.
Well, I have reason to believe that you already said a
Well, if I had to do that, then that man was wrong.
Even though it says no parking, they don't follow. That works too.
You gotta love this constable. He is everything that Katayama isn't. He's professional, kind, open-minded, professional, and friendly.
Somebody asks for assistance. You can go.
What is it, a panic?
Sir, once again, very professional. Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Appreciate you.
And one disclaimer. The only reason that I haven't given Constable Katayama a psychological trauma is thanks to his good relationship with Canada Copwatch. Who is going to de-escalate me when he is not around? Who is going to protect you? Smarten up, Katayama, the Dogwalker. Beautiful dog.
Dogwalker now. Dogwalker now. Dogwalker now.
Mm-hmm. Katayama is now pointing out the intersection, the notorious intersection, where Canada Copwatch went and left me alone with this truck with one window down. So I had to track sit where he was doing the cop watch. I watched his cop watching later on. There were like a bunch of cruisers. There was an RST. There was Reed in the street. God damn it! I I was watching the track. Bad boys, bad boys.
Brother, I need to tell you your name.
After I stopped recording, well, nothing was going on. The second officer who left the scene came back again. And I was just standing by that white light pole, and I just asked, and that second officer was there, and I just asked politely, "Excuse me, officer, look, can I just tell you something if you have availability?" And I was not recording it. First mistake. Well, anyways, because I did trust the second officer. Like I said, he was everything Katayama wasn't, but yeah, I should have recorded why. I'm going to let you know in a second. Is because, so I was telling this officer, I just want to make a constructive criticism. I know you guys are very busy and dealing with lots of stuff, doing an investigation and so forth, but your partner or your colleague left the screen open, and I was able to record everything inside. Then when I said that, Katayama left his vehicle and came to talk, and came by, and I said to him, I just wanted to say the same thing that I just told to your colleague. And as soon as I started to talk, he cut me off, gave me an attitude. Also plenty of cops planning. And yeah, he turned into a total, and I was arguing with him. And in that time, Canada Copwatch arrived.
Just not open for a constructive criticism. I'm saying you left your screen open, and he's just saying blah 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 blah. So something nice. You can just improve upon it.
Which one? This one's a good officer.
No, what I'm telling him is what I told you, right? Sure. Should close this thing? Yes.
Yeah.
Right? But there is moments in the job.
You don't know what you're talking about, brother. No one is attacking you. Your life is not threatened. No one else's life is threatened. You're just lazy as cop. Just save your breath. Save your explanation when you receive that complaint in your...
That's my least concern. If somebody's going to go and look. It's up to you know what is right thing to do. The right thing to do.
Listen to the 21st century Socrates. Listen. He's teaching us now what is wrong and what is right. This idiot.
Is to go pick washrooms because there is a broken window.
You're not a philosopher. You don't deem what is right or wrong, sir. First of all, we are about
What's your tone to me because I'm talking very nice.
No, it's about what is lawful
No.
and what is not lawful. And you break your own policies by leaving that
No,
screen on. I'm just
didn't.
pointing that out to you
Sure,
nicely.
you can point it, and
you
I'm
just
talking
become
to you
defensive.
nicely. No,
Yes, you're
talking
just
to you-
become defensive.
because I'm in the middle of the investigation.
Okay, just continue. Sure.
So since she says, he's busy, he's in the middle of the investigation, which is bullshit, but okay, I take it. So, plus I'm also escalated because of this, and since kind of the Copwatch has arrived, then I decide to take a break and just leave them to talk, and I just step back maybe, easily 15 meters. Now I can't hear what they're talking.
I think you guys may have met on the wrong fucking terms, because I've had 3 interactions with you and they've all been good.
First thing you said,
I think what he's saying, he is correct about that, and what you're saying, you're correct. You may run into situations that your mind is on that more than a screen, right?
I criticize my work by all means, but I had something much more important than click a button and
Yeah, keep lying to yourself. We're gonna see how you're gonna feel when you receive a privacy complaint, idiot.
you as a good citizen should know what is the right thing to do.
Exactly. Good citizens know what's up. Not you, Katayama the Dogwalker.
It's not what is lawful, because law applies to law-abiding citizens.
Law applies to law-abiding citizens. Oh my god. When I started this YouTube channel, people often gave me this constructive criticism that I should be keeping my mouth shut much more often. Hey, I suggest you do the same.
It's not what is lawful, because law applies to law-abiding citizens. If you're not a law-abiding citizen, the law doesn't apply to you. If you're not a law-abiding citizen, the law doesn't apply to you. Correct?
I understand what you're saying. Like I said, I think that you guys are both.
So if your bodyguard is offended,
Canada Copwatch is keep trying to save you from this shithole that you put yourself in. Just shut your mouth and listen him. He's trying to help you out.
I didn't even hear the start of the conversation, right? All I could
my
say
door is
is,
open. And sure, I had to go because this guy called me. There's somebody there. I don't know what's
Like I said, save your breath for the complaint, Dogwalker.
going on.
yeah.
Do I should be concerned about my...
You know why I think you're taking it the wrong way? It's because we see this shit like 10 times a day.
You're taking it in the wrong way, Katayama, because of your huge ego. Humble yourself, Dogwalker.
Sure.
So for you, it's maybe once it happens, once in a blue moon. For us, we've seen it 4 times already today,
Yeah.
right? So I think that you may be taking it,
But that's happened.
it is an improvement that you could do on your part. But like you said, you're right as well. There may be things that's more important than that at the given moment. If you're hopping out of the car and there's a safety risk or a fleeing suspect, you may not.
There is many other things that I have to be concerned about.
As such, protecting the privacy of the people that you're dealing with. You're such an idiot, man.
And what I'm asking is for him to understand that the other part, that is the law-abiding citizen, needs to know what is the right thing to do.
Have I told you to shut your mouth? Zip it up, man. You're just digging yourself a bigger hole.
Even though...
Well, you and I know that we're not living in a world with a bunch of law-abiding citizens.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
So you gotta try to really make it a habit to close them.
But not always that happen.
You know,
know that.
I understand, but I'm gonna tell you, from our view, we've went to places where somebody's called the police for fear of their safety.
Huh?
They don't have cameras here. I'm gonna go that building.
Okay.
I'll be right.
So let me know because I might release these guys.
So we've been in situations where someone will call police on us because they're uncomfortable, in fear for their safety, whatever the case is. The police show up. We'll look in there and get their name, their number, their address, all of that shit. So it's putting them in a vulnerable position, right?
No, you just don't understand. You just don't understand. I try to explain you. You don't get it. Canada Copwatch has been super patient, super nice with you. You still don't get it.
And I do agree,
Yeah.
right? But the other thing is, sometimes, like this case, I didn't have time.
Bullshit. Stop lying, man. We recorded everything. You had enough time. You didn't do it. Now you're wasting your time with your stupid explanation. And your screen is actually still open. Your screen is still open.
I had to do something.
The best thing to do, man, is say I'm not perfect and I'll try my fucking best.
You know
That's
that.
all you can do out here,
I'm a
bro.
human being like everybody else.
Yeah,
I'm not Superman.
I know that.
How funny is that Constable Katayama is comparing himself with Superman? Bruh! You cannot even be a single string of hair of Superman's left testicle.
Above anybody.
I know that.
You're not.
I know that.
You're not.
I've had several conversations with you. You've always treated me like a person. You never talk to me like a cop talking down to somebody. It's always a straightforward, equal level conversation. So I appreciate that. And that's why I'm taking that time between you two to try to... Hopefully you guys can come to an understanding on it, right?
Ask me about my job. Not cool.
If you don't want that happen, it's simple. Be more professional. Follow your rules and procedures. Follow the law. And don't talk too much because you're just stupid. And don't know what you're saying.
Especially because I'm doing what is right. Right? I got a flag by a young man. He's scared. Right? I'm doing what is right.
That's what I hear when he opens his mouth. Nothing more.
You want to lecture me about ice cream?
Ice cream? That's why I call you stupid. You still don't get it.
I'll tell you this. What's your name again? First name? Just first name. I don't care. Fernando.
What's your name? Yeah.
So don't take it personal, man.
No, 100%.
I'll tell you that. Yeah.
I understand. And I agree. And I try to do that often. Because
Yeah.
sure, we have that problem.
You have to look at it like this. If you guys see citizens doing something, you may tell them to smarten up and keep moving and not make a big deal out of it. It's not personal.
Face of a kid who got cut with his hand in a cookie jar.
You guys are the same way.
But I don't like to be lectured when I'm working and I had something to do that is important. And the level of priorities.
I am out of insults, but this idiot still doesn't want to learn.
I have a different priority. Right? This guy might be dead.
Bruh, you have a body. A handcuffed man at the back of your cruiser and you're talking to a cameraman. Don't lecture about your priorities, you stupid bitch.
Might be injured, might be whatever the case may be. Might be breaking your car. And now we go, oh yeah, man, maybe I'm not going to take action. Because that is a screen. What is the priority I'm talking?
If that's actually how you think, then you shouldn't be a police officer. You need to follow your own rules and policies.
Listen, I it's gonna always go back to none of us are perfect, man. It is what it is. I bet you now the next time you get out of your car, that fucking computer is gonna be on your mind.
I hope no one left their screen open because I'm going to check every single cruiser now. I hope no one left their screen open.
What happened to your plain clothes, sir?
I hope no one left their screen open this time because I'm going to check them one by one. Katayama, hello. Katayama. Let us close the screens, guys. I'm going to check one by one all the screens. I don't want to see any private information.
5235, go ahead.
I'm going to be checking those cruisers. I hope your screens are all completely
Yeah. But just because of this little interaction, I think that it'll be on the top of your mind. It's only going to make you better. Don't take it personal, man.
But you too, right? Like,
Yeah.
You always, I know there's people that are assholes to you, and because nobody likes to be.
No,
Like,
of
my
course.
friends don't even know,
Of course.
right?
I get the game, man. I totally understand.
It's a hard job,
Yeah.
right? It's not easy. It's
No.
not for everyone either.
I understand that.
And
Yeah.
you're always 50% wrong.
And that is exactly why you need to follow your rules and procedures.
Yeah.
Right?
Admitting that is a huge part, though, from a
I'm
police
doing
officer
wrong
to
because
admit
I'm doing
that.
right for this guy, but I'm doing wrong for that guy.
And as long as you could say that,
Right?
that's a fucking win, bro. Because none of us are perfect.
No, nobody's perfect.
That's
man.
it, man.
And everybody who says it is,
Yeah.
he's complete out of line.
No, man. It's not reality. It's not reality. Just try to grow and grow as we go, right? That's all we could do, man.
But like, post good stuff too, man. And when you see people doing good stuff, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
If you wanna, you told him you wanna be the guy who keeps accountability. Accountability showed it both things, both sides.
I agree.
Not only one side.
Yeah.
Because the coin has three sides, right?
Yeah. Listen, you I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but you'll see I'm always criticizing myself about this same shit. That I'm trying to grow and get better and control my mouth more and little shit, man. It's growing as we go.
I explained to you that time, the first time that we met,
Yeah.
that some situations are very heated. and you don't know the entire story,
Yeah.
right? Like right now, cool, no problem. Right?
Yeah.
Everything's under control. But that situations like, bro.
I get it, man. We're in the city of Toronto, right?
Ask, okay, guy, I need to give you like 20 minutes, 15 minutes of kill. Please do so. Otherwise, I have to take another action that I don't want to do. Right? Because me talking to you divert me from attention that I'm supposed to have.
I could see if that was like an immediate situation when you guys are just showing up, but you're supposed to establish the crime scene, right? So there is no communication.
Not in that sense. Because I'm diverting my attention to you. It's not only because of the crime scene. Right? There's other things that we need to look at. And don't do that.
Well, many people are going to call that officer ADD
Officer ADD, 100%.
and just stay focused on the investigation. And
No, but there is a lot of people that's very dynamic. There's the safety of the vehicle, the safety of even the group of people. What to protect them.
no, 100%, 100%, yeah.
Protect them. It's like this. That's not cool, right? Like he complained about the privacy. Filming him there in a situation that, come on, this
It was a different reason.
It's not a situation that. But
There's an accusation now. I need to say my defense. You just accused me for something.
no, I didn't accuse you at all.
Let me tell you why I just recorded him.
Sure.
So, like I said, I was taking a break, de-escalating myself from 15 or 20 meters away from the property lines of this building. And after 15 minutes or so, I realized that there's still like an arrestee at the back of cruiser, and this guy is just still doing his police explanation. So I take my phone out, put my mask on, and get into do Auditing Canada mode. So I don't know what's going on now, but there's a body behind the cruiser. There's an arrestee, handcuffed from behind, with his winter jacket on. So must be quite uncomfortable in that tight space. And he's, I don't know what's talking with him, but it must be much more important than the body that he's carrying at the back. So let me see, let me get closer. Let me get into the, let me put my mask on, and let's start my Copwatching. I just want to see there's a body inside the car.
You gotta protect them.
Yes.
Like, that's not cool, right? Like he complained about the privacy. Filming him there in a situation that, come on.
Then take him to a division. Stop talking. It was a different reason.
It's not a situation that. But
There's an accusation now. I need to say my defense. You just accused me for something.
no, I didn't accuse you at all.
I think he's drunk. Let me tell you why I just recorded him. So now there's a body behind the cruiser, handcuffed from behind with his winter jacket on, in a very small confined space. Must be very uncomfortable. And now I don't know what's the more important stuff that you're talking on here, but there's a body behind the cruiser.
What does it matter to you what I'm talking?
Yeah, it doesn't. It shouldn't even be matter what you're talking, because there's a body behind, in a very uncomfortable position.
Fernando, I'm going to put it to you like this. I can't control where he goes or how he acts, just like you can't control the way Kevin Slack arrested me.
It's a free country, eh?
So what I could do is recommend to him, like I already did, that I think that you're one of the better officers in this division. And that's all I could say. At the end of the day, he's his own man with his own camera, right? Just like you can't go tell Kevin Slack to stop arresting people for saying hello to him.
What's your name?
You know what I mean?
So can I ask you why he is still at the back and you're not taking him to a division?
Because I'm finishing the investigation.
No, you're talking here with two cameramen.
You don't know.
Yes. Yes. Why you're not taking him to a division? Why is he staying, being put in this uncomfortable position? Why? Are you waiting for someone to pick him up? Why are you not taking him back to the division?
I don't have to say anything to you.
Why are you torturing him in that confined space?
It's not torture. No,
Ask him if he's comfortable.
it is not torture.
So, why is he still in this position and not in the station?
I'm doing the investigation.
What's your investigation? Talking to me?
Yeah.
Talking to me is not part of your investigation.
Well, I don't have to explain anything to you.
Yeah, because you're stupid. You don't know what you're doing.
You don't need to talk to me like that.
But
I
you
never
are.
called you stupid. I never called your buddy stupid. I'm always polite. Right?
Stop talking to me then and get into your car and take him to a division.
No, you don't tell me what to do. Unfortunately. How's it going, bud?
Giving interviews?
Yeah, I'm being starved right now.
There you go.
Yeah, he's talking to us instead of taking an arrestee to a division. Apparently his investigation is talking to me. $12,229.
You know how to read, I guess.
Hmm?
Ready?
I'm gonna be here until they leave.
I don't know why he's so mad to me. But as you said,
You can flip the cards as much as you want. You are the one with an attitude. Now you don't answer me anything. You're just trying to manipulate the reality, brother.
I wish I could, man.
Yeah, exactly, man. Why? What's your investigation? Why is he still handcuffed from behind and in a confined space, in a very uncomfortable position? What's your investigation?
You go fight yourself.
You do your job.
I'm good with you.
You don't abuse him in that position.
I'm not abusing you.
Why still in that car? Why are you not taking him back to the division? I got arrested 6 times and this never happened to me. This never happened to me. This never happened to me. 6 times, never happened to me.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you. Just go over there.
Dogwalker, Katayama. You know you're effed up on multiple fronts, and that's why you feel bad. That's why you're exerting your unlawful authority on me. You're pathetic, man. You're weak. Man up.
Never happened to me.
So now I'm going to ask you. There we go. Good. Because now you're disturbing my investigation.
Now I am disturbing the investigation, right? Which is bullshit, but hey. So, when you don't like what you hear what other people say when you're talking with them, is that what's obstruction? You need to learn what you're saying.
There we go. Good. Good beat. Chat. Next time, we chat more. Because right now, your buddy, unfortunately, doesn't teach us to have a conversation.
I hope that one day you guys can have a man-to-man and
in order to have that, he needs to grow up first.
let's see what happens, right? You never know, man.
Officer Katayama. Constable Katayama. Constable,
I don't want to talk to you.
just look at me, man. Can you look at me for 1 second?
No.
Just look at me 1 second. Please? Can you please look at me for 1 second?
Beautiful. Do that again. Do that again.
No, I will not.
You should.
No, I will not. Take him to the division, brother. He's not comfortable.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm waiting.
Okay, that's you should be telling me. What's
I
the?
did hear him say that he might release him at this point still. So.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
that's the idea.
Hopefully.
But, you know, we still working on it, man.
Hopefully.
But
Hopefully.
I don't have to explain that to you. You have to understand that for his privacy, for legal reasons.
If you care his privacy, next time you leave your vehicle, you will close that screen, okay? Bam! And Katayama started to care about the privacy. That's a win-win. Thank you.
Next time.
Next time. You're still getting a privacy complaint though, bro.
Off topic. Aren't your arms fucking freezing right now?
Of course not. He's abusing stimulants, just like other officers who are amped up. When they're abusing the stimulants, they don't feel the cold. Yeah. Katayama. I got you, Katayama. I got you.
You wanna go?
I had to put on my second jacket, guys. This guy's over here in the fucking chicken wing vest. Short sleeves. Starting to get cold out here, people. Guys, audit in Canada.
Yeah, apparently his investigation is... I'm sorry.
Heads, 100%.
I apologize for interrupting you, brother.
No.
So apparently his investigation is just waiting a phone call. That's the investigation. Okay. I didn't know his investigation was waiting for a phone call. Sorry. Oh, I think he's going for a division, eh? At least less time in the cell. Let me give you a spoiler alert. Especially 51 division. You are violating human rights in those cells. It belongs to the last century. You need to reform your cells. 51 division cells. They are clearly in violation with human rights. It's actually in European countries, in Western European countries, in Northern European countries, the condition that you have in the 51 division, it would considered, it will be illegal. It will be illegal. Unless you want to be laughed at, Toronto police, do not claim that your police force belongs to a first world country. Because the cell is gonna be much colder than the back of the cruiser. And guys, I'm on my way to 40 College Street headquarters, Toronto Police headquarters. And I'm going to request his body-worn camera footage. If it wasn't activated, it's just another policy violation.